Hey y'all, it's Jen. I just wanted to share a little project that was a weekend challenge to do a little one-page project, and the example that they gave us was to take a sheet of 8.511 paper. This is coffee dyed paper I'm using, and to make a pocket and a tag with it. And so I just followed the tutorial. And so I'm taking this paper and I am tearing it in half. And then you take one side or one piece and you fold it in thirds. And you want to leave a little bit of an edge hanging over so that you have a place to glue your pocket closed, your little tube closed. That's going to start the process of making this pocket. So I left a little edge hanging over, maybe a quarter to a half an inch. And then I'm going to use my Eileen's tacky glue and glue that closed. Still not over whatever this stuff was that I ended up catching. It was pretty rough, and have the sinus and coughing and things still hanging around. So I'm just really working on small projects right now as I feel well. All right, so I finally got that closed. And I'm going to show you, it's just a little tube. Okay. And then you're going to take one end of it and fold it up a little bit to make a little flap. And then I'm going to clip the corners of that just to miter it. And then I'm going to cut so it makes two flaps. So I'm going to cut one flap off just to get rid of some of the bulk, because I'm going to cover the whole pocket in additional paper to decorate it. So to take and glue that little flap closed. Make sure it seals good, and that is your little pocket now. And then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna find my little hole punch, my circle punch, I'm sorry. And my circle punch ends up giving me fits because the paper really isn't thick enough. I should have put another little piece of paper under there to make it thicker so that it would cut easier. So I'm gonna fight with this for a few seconds. Sorry guys. Because it's just chewing the paper up now. So I end up getting my scissors and finishing that cut. Okay, so finish the little pocket. Now you take the other sheet and you fold it in thirds, but tightly. And this is what you're going to use to create your tag base. So we're making a little pocket with a little tag. And having this 3 layers thick, because this is really, really cheap paper. I dyed a couple years ago. It doesn't hold up. It tears horribly. So covering it and with other papers and layering it like this is a good way to use up that type of paper. So I'm gluing both the sides down. make sure you get the edge as well. I haven't decided if I'm going to stitch this tag or not, so I wanted to make sure the edges were glued down really, really well. And then I just had a few little pieces that were kind of hanging out that were driving me crazy, so I snipped those off. One on the side, one on the bottom. Just trimmed it up. And then I'm going to cut my tag corner. And then I'm going to take that little corner I cut off, flip it to the other side, and then clip that corner so that my corners match. Okay, now I have a little tag base. That paper was bubbling a little bit, so I just flattened it out with my old gift card from years ago. And that little tag fits perfectly in that pocket with a little extra room. And I went and found some book pages from a quilting book that I had. And I wrapped the pocket, added a piece of coffee dyed paper that I tore down the middle, put a piece of the matching quilt that I used on the tag, a little piece of that page on the pocket to match. And there you go. There's my pocket and tag project out of one sheet of paper. Thanks for watching, guys.